Good morning everyone. Hope you all are good. We are going to discuss adverbs, and for that we have to know about adverbs and their kinds. So let's start. Now we will start from the definition of adverb. So an adverb adds something more to the meaning of a verb. It tells how, when and where an action is done. It is generally placed after the verb it describes. It can also be placed away from the verb. Now we will understand adverbs with the help of some examples. First example is they talked softly during the class. The second example is the movie started late. Here the words softly and late are telling more about the verbs talked and started respectively. Now we will discuss about the types of adverbs. The first type of adverb is adverb of manner. It tells us how or in what manner an action is done. They mostly modify verbs and can often be found at the end of the sentence. For example, they helped us cheerfully. My brother drives fast. They did their work neatly. Here, the words cheerfully, fast and neatly are adverbs of manner. The second type of adverb is adverb of place. It tells us where or at what place an action is done. For example, please sit here. They looked everywhere. Here, the words here and everywhere are the example of adverb of place. The third example is adverb of time. It tells us when or at what time an action is done. For example, he came here yesterday. I want it now. In both of the example, the word yesterday and now are the examples of adverb of time. The next type is adverb of frequency. It tells us how often something happens. For example, I always walk to work. They usually arrive late. Here the word always and usually are the examples of adverbs of frequency. The next type is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree tell us about the intensity of something. For example, she has almost finished. She is running very fast. Here, almost and fast are the example of adverb of degree. The next kind is adverb of duration. Adverb of duration tells us how long something happened. For example, he is working there temporarily. I will be forever grateful. Here, the word temporarily and forever are the example of adverb of duration. And the next kind is Interrogative adverb. An interrogative adverb is an adverb that asks a question about place, time, manner, or reason. For example, when will you visit your mom's house? Where do you live? Here, the word when and where are an examples of interrogative adverb. Now students, we will come to know about the degrees of comparison. But before that, we have to know what are the degrees of comparison. We will come to know about what is degree of comparison. When an adverb changes in form to show comparison, they are called the degrees of comparison. Now, we will come to know about the types of degrees of comparison. The first type is positive degree. The second type is comparative degree. The third type is superlative. Kind of degrees of comparison is positive degree. When we do not make any comparisons, we use the positive degree of an adverb. For example, Ram is a strong boy, or Sita is a beautiful girl. Here, we are not compare Ram or Sita to anyone. That is why they are the examples of positive degree. Now, the second kind is comparative degree. Comparative degree means when we are going to compare any two nouns. When we compare any two nouns, we use the comparative degree of an adverb. For example, Ram is stronger than Rohan. Here, we are comparing Ram with Rohan. We will discuss the superlative degree of comparison. When we compare more than two nouns, we use the superlative degree of an adverb. For example, Naman is the tallest boy in the class. Here, the word tallest is the example of superlative degree. Now students, we will come to know about the rules to form comparative and superlative degrees of an adverb. The first rule is an adverb ending in E add R to form comparative and ST to form superlative. For example, nice, nicer, nicest, late, later, latest. The next rule is an adverb ending in consonant plus Y. Change Y into IER to form comparative and IEST to form superlative. For example, lucky, luckier, luckiest, heavy, heavier, heaviest. The next rule is an adverb ending in vowel plus Y. Add ER to form comparative and EST to form superlative. For example, grey, greyer, greyest. The next rule is words with a single consonant at the end, double the consonant and add ER to form comparative and EST to form superlative. For example, hot, hotter, hottest, big, bigger, biggest. The next rule is words having more than two syllables. Use more to form comparative and most to form superlative. For example, positive, comparative and superlative degree. The first example is difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Careful, more careful, most careful. I hope you all have understood adverbs, their types and also the degrees